what is it like, the awakening? What's my spiritual awakening looks like before anything that happened to my life at this time. Okay, so what are the signs that I see, that I feel, that I notice now that I see the pattern? So in mine, it's mostly that I was really programmed to feel emotional breakdowns. Like people that I met, people that I get close to are mostly taken away. My closest friend, I treat her like a mother. She was gone when I was 22, and I grew up with her since 5 years old. And I even see her when she died because I was out of the country. So that was it. And her daughter is also a close friend of mine. A year after, died after that. And there are relationships that I have, like I don't really get into much deeper. Like the relationship just like end like suddenly, like there's no interest in me and vice versa. Like there is no real connection really with people. It's like everyone just pass through me. And even with school, right? Even my classmates, I never really have like, I would say really, really like close, except for my elementary days, where at the time I mostly know anyone from grade 2 to grade 6. So majority of the people that I knew is from my class. Okay, so I have good, I would say, good friendship. Okay, it didn't last because only up to 2 to 6. So really, I don't have like a best friend in my school days. It's because it's like everyone is just passing by. And at the time, I don't really understand why. Is it because I'm always not available? My parents are very protective that I don't really go out that much. And if I go out, that would be a lot of story and a lot of permission. So I didn't bother because my parents are just very protective. My parents are also very controlling on my leisure. Like I can't just go everywhere I want to go. And I'm mostly stuck in the house. So in mostly spiritual awaken, they're going through like what, addiction, like that, right? I don't have that. I don't. The only thing really is just myself on like getting close to people, which I really was very disappointed of myself and why things are like that. So it was emotional for me, even for my brothers. I have one brother that I'm close with, but at age 39 he passed away due to hypertension, and he got a stroke. And he it was devastating for me because it's the only person that who can really understand me, the in and out of me. But then he passed away. So, and then my dad also passed away. 6 months, I think 6 months or 7 months after that. And I am close to my dad. And it's really quite not really good for me when the closest people that I really know passed away. Um, it was like that. I mean, I was longing to find someone, really. And it's good that my husband throat chakra, right? They don't want me to speak or what. Um, this needs to, if they don't want me to speak, this is the time to speak. All right, so my my husband, I really have the intention to really find him, that we would be aligned. Yes. We're going 20 years this year. Wow. I keep on saying last year 17 years. Wow. We're going 20 years. We were married 2025. Wow. Going 20 years this year. So it was the intention of really finding him. Really. I prayed for it. I already see him in my vision, though he was not the same person that I saw in my vision at the time. What else? With him, no, because it's a sudden, how you call that, meeting, and the marriage is fast. There is adjustment to us, between us. So it's also part of my breakdown, right? So I traveled to a different country, adjusting to people, adjusting to the language, adjusting to my husband. And then at work, I have a boss who is very controlling. He's bipolar. So every time he's at his bad side, I am the one there, and then it's like I'm the target of his his temper. Okay. I feel bad about it, but when he's good, he's really good, bipolar, right? But he asked for forgiveness anyway, and we're okay. But after that, we never really see each other. My office mates, nah, not really. I don't really get. Well, I have one lady who's very very nice, but it's the year that I almost quitting. So, but he's very nice. Not his, but she's very good to me. It is mostly about my relationship, but also with myself. There is something that the drive, you know, sexually or something like that. It's like the dark forces are like trying to hatch me into that thing. Like, yeah, and I think probably that was like their target on me, since with people, with I don't have any addiction, I don't have anything, but it's just like they're clustering in my mind about those stuff in my head, you know and it was really, last year was really the big one, that they're really trying to manipulate me, and I fall into it a couple of times, then I gain back, and then, and I think I decided myself that this thing is really bothering me. And I think it's one of those things that I think it's the ego death, right? That I told myself that this thing in my head keeps bothering me about those stuff. So I guess the detachment of that in the head was um, the breaking point, aside from I have problems with financial, with this channel is going down, my other channel is going down, my other social platforms are going down, so everything really is falling down. And I really work so hard, and I really have the passion for making people happy, and then I myself has trouble making myself happy. So it was a breaking point. It was, mentally I want to be happy by creating videos that can make me happy as well, by creating those, because deep down inside I'm breaking apart. Like, why I don't feel happy, I don't feel in the moment really. That I've noticed the pattern of the awakening was the natural phenomena. At the time, there are a lot of typhoons right there. Right there. There were typhoons and storms and like that. And it's just so happened that this thunder and lightning really is getting in my face, like every time I'm angry, this thing will really like crack up the sky, even if it's bright. You've saw one of my videos that it was clear day. The sky cracked up, the thunder and the lightning in the background. That was the sign of my awakening. Before, okay, that was the thunder and lightning. So I would say nature. So I'm connected with nature. So that means, and but I feel like those moments, like when the awakening happened, I just recall like, oh, probably those things, the thunder and lightning, the sky. It not only happened once, like the video that I posted. No, it's a lot of times. Like when I'm angry with my husband, it's like the sky would just crack up and the lightning would just. It's I don't know if that thing will still happen to me if I get angry, but I'm be very careful, okay, just in case that if I'm connected, right? So I'm just gonna be careful about controlling the emotions. We don't want people to get hurt, right? Um, Also the drumming, the drumming noises in the sky could probably a week or more than that. I feel weird aside from the thunder and lightning, and there's this drumming, ding 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 ding, or like there's a spaceship in the sky. I was really thinking like, is someone coming? That was I was really thinking about that time. Is there someone coming? It's like, what is this thing in the sky? Like, what is this noise? I haven't heard anything in the news about there's a mothership coming. And I feel really like there is something in the sky. And I was waiting and waiting for a news to come if there's anything that and I was thinking, oh, probably this is just in my head, because or that my husband and my kid probably heard it too. But actually 30 days after I was awakened, I asked my husband if he ever heard any drumming thing in the sky, but he said no. He said that if things will happen again I should let him know. Oh, really? So it was just me all along. Hear that drumming in the sky. So it was weird, really, for me. Aside from the thunder and lightning and the drums, it's like Hunger Games, like the drums. It was really, really like, it's not ringing in the ear, because you can tell, right? Because even when I went to the bathroom and I would listen, like, so what is that noise? I was looking at even myself, like, looking at myself in the bathroom. What is that noise? Really, it was like that. But I just didn't, I just let it pass, right? Until, my husband and I had a fight. We argued too much. Not really argued. It's just like misunderstanding that I can't really. It's like I have an explosion. If I'm angry, I'm not that explosive. I'm a very quiet person when I'm angry. I just, you know, have myself there, sit down and just think, you know. That's how I am angry I am. I don't yak yak. Well, if I am on the top, I'll be like a dragon. I spit fire on you. So the last day that my husband and I talked, it was a good talk. It's not that he's changed badly. No, it was just about exchanging the feelings I have, like that. So that was the moment. And then 2 days after, I had a fever. I started 102, and then it went up to 105. And I should be in the hospital, right? That kind of fever. But I told myself, if I'm going to the hospital, I'll be sick more and more. So I told myself, no. I will just tell my husband, I'm so sick, I can't really get up. This headache of mine is like I'm going to explode. So understand me. But he eventually feel that I'm so sick that he just let me sleep. Like how many days? He was taking care of me, and that's what I really see. Like, oh, I have a good husband. I just didn't see it, because of this anger that I have for no reason. For what? For losing your views, or losing your revenue. Don't be thinking that way, you know. Think about him. He's taking care of you. And that was a realization really at the time. And I really appreciate it so much because I was able to heal physically. So yeah, that was I think the awakening moment, because I didn't really know at that time when I was sick. Like my body is changing, the electronics in the house is changing. I heard noises. Electrical appliances really have the impact on me when I was sick at the time. And the electricity in the body really. And I don't even know what was going on in the body. It was like, what is this? Like something is crawling in me. These electric pulses. And it started from the spine, like the Kundalini is. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it, right? This awakening was just pure divine timing. Okay, so it started with the spine going up there, here, and then the body, really the nerves, it's pulsing like that. It's really nerve wracking, and it's really bothered me a lot because it's in the head, right? It keeps on pulsing. And then 5 days after, my fingers starting to throb too, like pinch, like it's like I think this one right here, like needles, keep on doing like that. And even ask myself, what is How do you know how to fix this? Because it started and it's really, really bothered me so much for how many days, and it even took a month, over a month, the pinched nerves. And I said, this will go away. This is just all in the mind, so I have to go through this. This will go away eventually. And I don't know about meditation. I don't know anything about that. So the healing takes a while because I don't know nothing until, I was just browsing TikTok about um, healing. Healing. What is this energetic healing? I'm the I always question everything, right? So I said, what is this thing? And I'm already sick. This sickness of mine can't, and this will not go away. Even how many medicine I'm already taking, I already started to have heartburn because of the medicine I've been taking. And I said, this is, maybe I should try this. Maybe, God will listen to me about this thing, right? So there was this guy, I forgot his name. He's also he has a YouTube channel here. Yeah, so I look at him like, oh, you have this crystal, and then you could, you know, say it. I mean, like, look at me, and then I just listen to the to the sound, right? And I was just like, oh, okay. But I don't really believe in anything at the time. I'm not really believing, but I just said, like, you just let it pass. I keep on listening to all his sound healing if it will pass my page. And then there's another one. I forgot his name. Ash or something. He's a Pleiadian. Um, you know. So he did the same thing. He did the healing to me too. And I said, oh, okay. I was really just let it pass. Just okay. If this will, if this is in the page, maybe there's something in this, right? So why they are doing this thing? That's how I treated all these energy healers. And so my page, like, what is this all about? Until I think it's in that same app that I see the word awakening. I think so. Yeah, then I started searching, and then the time I was awakened, and then before the 30 days, I talked to a relative, and then mentioned that he knows about spiritual. Okay, so, and then I come to reflect on myself. What are the symptoms, right? And I was like, wow. And then before I talked to him, I already searched about this, what are the spiritual awakened people are. I'm already aware and I can relate already about it. And I guess I just want to validate whatever I have, if I'm Delulu or what. So yeah, that's it. That's my awakening journey before it all happened, before the intervention happened. Okay. So my light came, I think, after 30 days. After I spoke to my relative, after I spoke with the relative, it was a validation. My light came. Okay, so it's a divine light, right, that you see. So it was magical. It was magical. So that's all I can say for that thing. It was magical. Then I also confirmed after it appeared. I talked to my relative and confirmed. Yes, that was it. And I'm so glad he was, the relative was there to validate whatever I have, because that was magical for me. It was magical. you know. So That was it. That's my spiritual awakening symptoms and signs. And it's all about just mine is relationship. The dark force in my head keeps on bothering me. The dreams of them, you know, this lust in the head. That was their tactic on me. And what else? Financial breakdown. I don't have career. I just have here and the platform I'm online. So this is the work that I did for a few years now. So the meltdown in my revenue and my channel has issues that for no reason, you know. And the people, I've been losing friends and family. Okay, losing touch, detachment of the people. So, and to think about it, it's a lonely journey. That was the path that was really hard for me is to be lonely. That's why I have struggled emotionally. But now I understand why it is. Fully, I understand what is it all about and why I live here in this island because I needed it for this time. I needed it. So, and it's really divine timing where I am located, where I am placed at, because I needed it the most. So, that's it for now, and I'll talk to you some more in the next video. Bye.